Alright, so I have been through many screen shields and protection shields, whatever you want to call them, for the iPhone. I've been through the invisible shield, the bodyguards, and most recently the Proporta shield. Out of them three, Proporta was my main or my best choice, simply because it was really easy to put on, and I loved the concept. There was no mess, and the end result was fantastic. More recently, Otterbox have been kind enough to send me one of their shields, and I used to have one until my iPhone messed up, and the Apple gave me a new iPhone, and obviously the new iPhone didn't have any protection on it. So Otterbox realised that, and they sent me a new screen shield. Very kind of them, and I just want to sort of do a demo or installation video to show you how good these are, and why I like Otterbox over every other brand. Before putting this on, do remember to clear your screen. For the most obvious reasons, the last thing you want to do is put the shield on and then realise you've got fingerprints or dust on the screen. So taking this part off first and lining this up against the iPhone, making sure it's all perfect. Hope you guys can see this, or maybe not. And let's give it a take one. Going on, and that seems to be on. Going on, and that's it on. Got a few bubbles here, but it's nothing major. There we go. I'm sure they gave some sort of installation cards. Squeegee. Taking all the bubbles out. But there you go, guys. The screen shield's on. Gosh, it's got one bubble. That takes a few hours to go away, but apart from that, that's it on. The reason why I like it is because it's got a gloss finish. The Proporta one is slightly rough. This one is gloss, so your hands or your fingers are much more nicer or attractive to the screen. The Proporta one was sort of I don't know, rough, and you didn't really, you felt it when when you would write an email or surfing the web or writing a text message. It just wasn't that finger easy, if that's such a term. But this one I like. It's because it's gloss, easy to put on. I like the fact that you don't have to spray anything on, and that causes such a mess, not on your desk but even on your phone. You've got till 24 hours for the phone to dry up, and even then the bubbles don't go away, and it's just one nightmare after the other. So Otterbox probably is the best screen shield in my opinion. I had it on for a month until my iPhone broke, and Otterbox sent me a new one. Now, it's worthy noting that this comes with 3 screen shields. I know I only have one here. I gave two away to my mates, so the one I have here is for my own or myself. But yeah, if you use any other screen shields that I haven't used or I haven't mentioned, again, just to repeat, I've used the Invisible Shield, Bodyguard, Proporta, and a cheap local Chinese make, and out of them Proporta was the best until this one came along. Otterbox, and I'll leave the description. If you've just recently purchased an iPhone, it's actually, I'd 100% recommend Otterbox. And if you can't get Otterbox, go for the Proporta one, because that is equally as good as this one. It's just the type of finish on this one I prefer. And yeah, thanks for watching. Do join me on eyeglassregine.com if you have any tips, any other brands you'd like to recommend, and any other protection. It's probably one of the main things. Do post below. Yeah, thanks for watching. Cheers.